Hey there, it's me Eden. If you are new to the channel, then please subscribe to my channel and visit my Patreon page for early access, link in the description. Christine woke up with a knot of anxiety tightening in her stomach. Her second day at the office loomed ahead, and the thought of stepping out into the world once more as her authentic self both thrilled and terrified her. She turned her head to find Karen already awake, sitting at the edge of the bed, scrolling through her phone with a cup of coffee in hand. "Good morning, beautiful," Karen greeted, setting her cup down and giving Christine a warm smile. "Big day ahead. How are you feeling?" Christine groaned softly, burying her face in the pillow. "Nervous. Really nervous. I'm still not sure I'm ready for all of this." Karen reached out, her hand brushing gently over Christine's back. "That's perfectly normal. You're stepping into something new, something big. But you don't have to do it alone. I'm here to help every step of the way." Christine peeked up at her, her voice soft. "What if I mess up? What if someone notices?" Karen leaned closer, her tone firm yet reassuring. "You won't mess up, and even if someone notices, you're still you. You're strong, beautiful, and capable. And we'll make sure you're confident before you step out that door." Karen stood, setting her coffee aside. "All right. Let's get started. We've got a lot to do to get you ready." She extended a hand to Christine, who hesitated before taking it and sitting up. Karen's confidence was infectious, and Christine couldn't help but feel a spark of hope as she followed her lead. Karen had already laid out a few options for Christine's outfit. On the bed were neatly arranged pieces, a tailored navy pencil skirt, a pale pink blouse with delicate ruffle details at the collar, and a pair of sheer stockings. Next to them, a pair of polished nude pumps completed the ensemble. "This will be perfect," Karen said, holding up the blouse. "Professional, feminine, and comfortable. You'll look incredible." Christine eyed the outfit nervously. What if it's too much? Or not enough? Karen chuckled softly. "It's just right. Trust me." She guided Christine to sit at the vanity. "Let's start with your makeup. Subtle, but polished. Something that will enhance your features without drawing too much attention." Karen worked carefully, explaining each step as she applied foundation, a touch of blush, and soft neutral eyeshadows. She finished with a swipe of light pink lipstick that complemented the blouse perfectly. "There. Take a look," Karen said, stepping back. Christine gazed at her reflection, her nerves momentarily replaced by awe. Karen had a way of making her feel like the best version of herself. "Thank you," she murmured, her voice filled with gratitude. "You're not done yet," Karen teased. "Hair next." She worked with Christine's shoulder-length hair, curling it into soft waves and pinning one side back with a simple, elegant clip. When she was done, she stepped back again, surveying her work with satisfaction. "Now, get dressed. I'll help with the stockings if you need it," Karen said, a playful grin on her face. Christine chuckled nervously but appreciated Karen's humor. She slipped into the blouse and skirt, feeling the soft fabrics hug her body. Karen helped her adjust the waistband of the skirt and smooth out the blouse before guiding her to sit and put on the stockings and pumps. Once Christine was fully dressed, Karen handed her a pair of small pearl earrings and a simple silver bracelet to complete the look. "Perfect. Now, walk for me," Karen instructed. Christine took a few hesitant steps, her heels clicking softly on the hardwood floor. Karen nodded approvingly. "Great posture. Just remember to take confident, small steps. You'll be fine." Christine took a deep breath, looking at herself in the full-length mirror. She barely recognized the poised, elegant woman staring back at her. I'm really doing this, she said quietly. Karen came up behind her, resting her hands on Christine's shoulders. Yes, you are. And you're going to own it. Now grab your purse, it's time to go. The drive to the office was filled with Karen's words of encouragement. She reminded Christine of all the little tips they had practiced, how to walk, how to sit gracefully, and how to handle any curious looks with a polite smile. When they pulled into the parking lot, Christine's heart raced. Karen placed a reassuring hand on her knee. You've got this. Remember, I'm just a phone call away if you need anything. Christine nodded, clutching her purse tightly as she stepped out of the car. The warm morning sun hit her face, and she took a deep breath, steadying herself. With Karen's support bolstering her courage, she walked into the building, ready to face the day as her true self. Christine stepped out of the elevator on the second floor of the sleek office building, her heels clicking softly on the polished tiles. Each step felt a little steadier, a little more assured, as she approached the front desk. The early morning sunlight streamed through the tall windows, casting a warm glow across the modern decor. Behind the reception desk, Marcy looked up and broke into a welcoming smile. Good morning, Miss Kincaid. You're looking sharp today. Christine's lips curved into a smile, her carefully applied red lipstick gleaming under the light. Good morning, Marcy, she replied, her voice even and soft. The confidence in her tone surprised even herself. Marcy motioned for her to follow. Let me take you to your desk and get you settled. Monica left some notes on what you'll be working on today. I'll walk you through everything. As Christine followed Marcy down the hall, she felt a mix of nerves and excitement. Her outfit, the tailored navy pencil skirt and pale pink blouse Karen had selected, fit perfectly, and the sheer stockings and nude pumps added an air of elegance. The red lipstick was the final touch, a bold statement that made her feel powerful and poised. She silently thanked Karen for her impeccable taste and unwavering support. Marcy stopped at a sleek desk near the large office windows. Here we are, she said, gesturing to the tidy workspace. The desk was equipped with a phone, a monitor, and a small stack of papers neatly arranged in a tray. Now, let's go over your tasks for the day, Marcy began, pulling out a chair for Christine before sitting in the one beside her. She walked Christine through the switchboard system, explaining how to handle incoming calls and forward messages. Remember to answer with the company's full name and your own, she reminded. It sets a professional tone. Christine nodded, taking mental notes. Panasso Graphic Designs, this is Christine. How may I help you? She practiced, her voice smooth and pleasant. Marcy smiled. Perfect. You've got this. Next, Marcy showed her how to manage the incoming faxes and emails. Monica's very particular about organization, she said. Make sure everything's labeled clearly before you pass it on to her. She demonstrated a few examples, then handed the stack of papers to Christine. Your turn. Christine took the papers, her long, manicured nails clicking softly against the desk as she sorted them into the proper folders. How's that? She asked, glancing at Marcy. Spot on, Marcy said approvingly. You're a natural. As they moved through the tasks, Christine's confidence grew. She began to relax into her role, finding comfort in the routine and structure of the office. Marcy's friendly demeanor made the process even easier, and by the time they finished, Christine felt a sense of accomplishment. All right, Marcy said, standing. That should cover the basics. If you have any questions, just let me know. Monica will check in with you later, but for now, you're all set. Christine stood as well, smoothing her skirt. Thank you, Marcy. I really appreciate your help. Of course, Marcy replied. You're going to do great. And by the way, she added, her eyes twinkling, you look absolutely stunning. That red lipstick? A bold choice. I love it. Christine felt her cheeks warm, but she smiled. Thanks. Karen suggested it. She's been amazing, helping me with everything. Marcy nodded knowingly. She sounds like a keeper. Now, go ahead and get started. You've got this. Christine returned to her desk, her heart lighter than it had been earlier that morning. As she sat down, she glanced at her reflection on the computer screen. The woman staring back at her looked polished, professional, and composed. For the first time, Christine felt like she truly belonged in this space. She picked up the phone, ready to tackle her first call. Karen's words echoed in her mind, you're strong, beautiful, and capable. With a deep breath and a steady hand, Christine pressed the button to answer the call. Good morning, Panasso Graphic Designs. This is Christine. How may I help you? Her voice was calm and confident, carrying with it the promise of a new chapter, one she was finally ready to embrace. Karen was waiting for Christine outside the office building at noon, her car gleaming under the midday sun. Christine stepped out with a slight bounce in her step, her red lipstick perfectly reapplied and her navy skirt and pink blouse still looking crisp. Karen waved her over with a radiant smile, her eyes sparkling with pride. How's the day going, superstar? Karen asked as Christine settled into the passenger seat. It's going well, Christine replied, her voice tinged with a mix of excitement and nervousness. Marcy's been really helpful, and I'm starting to get the hang of everything. Karen reached over and gave her hand a reassuring squeeze. That's my girl. You're doing amazing. And you look incredible, by the way. Christine's cheeks flushed. Thank you. You're the one who made this happen. Karen chuckled as she pulled into traffic. I'm just the guide. You're the one making it work. Now, how about we celebrate with a nice lunch? I made a reservation at a place I think you'll love. Please subscribe my channel for the next part. And visit my Patreon page for early access.